Varsity Club, welcome back to another classic. The Shamrocks, they're cooking right now. We are 3-0 heading into week 4 against a divisional opponent in the Eagles. Dorset has 7 touchdowns passing, no interceptions. Yeah, I know he fumbled, but we'll look past that. What's crazy is Abdul Bartel is stepping up big. He has 4 of our 7 receiving touchdowns this year, so the young fella is doing his job. A guy that is still struggling a little bit though is Thad Lindley, 197 yards through 3 games. That's okay, but that's not Thad Lindley. He's better than that. So our role today is to beat a lowly Eagles team, which right now they're struggling a little bit. They're 1-2 this year. We want Thad Lindley to run all over them. From a contract perspective, we have a lot of big ones coming up this year. We have Wyatt Whitlock, who no one cares about. He's our punter. He's trash. We'll get a better one at some point. We just signed him for 1 year. The big ones though, Thad Lindley, he's looking at about 37 mil. Trey Sanders is looking at about 60 mil. Michael Gallup is looking at about 57 mil. I don't know if we have enough money to cover all those guys, so it's about to get kind of crazy. So Lindley, we're going to offer him exactly what he wants, but they recommended being 0.2 mil over that, so we're going to offer it and cross our fingers. He wants more money. The guy I'm probably most worried about though is Trey Sanders, because he's the dude that probably wants more money than anybody can probably give him. So 59.7 mil. I think he's worth it. He's a shutdown corner. He is a lockstep defender. Will he sign? Okay, we got one of the guys at market value. Michael Gallup is 29 years of age. He wants a 4-year deal. I'm willing to give him a 4-year deal because he's been great, and I think even at the end of his time at 33, he'll still be pretty good for our squad, and we can probably move him if we need to. So Gallup, 57.3 mil. I can't believe we did it. 2 out of 3, that's not bad. And from a salary standpoint, we're actually a little bit better off than I thought. We have about 32.8 mil sitting in cap space, so we should be okay to go ahead and re-sign that Lindley with a little bit extra money, and I think we'll be fine. Now, a couple of big upgrades to handle here. Rashawn Dorset has earned himself a 96 overall, +1 now. So we're gonna go ahead and go strong arm again. He's now a 97 overall. See what he ultimately gets upgraded here. He's gonna get awareness +2, throw accuracy mid, and throw power +1. Solid. Trey Sanders, so again, we just signed to a nice little deal. Man-to-man coverage for him will get upgraded. He's now a 92 overall. For our scheme, he's a +2 to man coverage, play rec, and tackle. Fantastic news across the board. And lastly is Bronco Barnett, who will be entering the 90 overall club more than likely. Vertical threat is his main thing. Again, a 90 overall for him. He has a ton of upgrades here. +1 to awareness, catching traffic, catching deep route, pass block power, run block, and run block power. That's a whole lot of stuff. So we're heading down to Lincoln Financial Field to be playing the Eagles, and it's a little rainy. So we'll see what our team can do. Again, we're used to the rain being out there in Dublin, but it's going to be a little tough. Philly, Dublin, divisional game. Let's get it going. So our squad's gonna come out here on defense first, see what we can do. Carson Wentz all by his lonesome in the backfield. Blitz is coming. We had the pressure. Luke Bishop just couldn't get to him in time. A little 2nd and 2 again. Looks like Tariq Cohen is their running back now in Philly. We're gonna hand it off to the little fella. We're gonna hit him hard, and I think we might have stopped him shy. 3rd and inches now. Walls and company trying to make some pressure happen here. They missed Tariq Cohen. When you're 5'1", that's what's probably going to happen. All right, defense. Look, we've struggled a little bit this season. Let's do better. Okay, offense has been what's really kept us alive, but look at Daron Payne deliver the Payne. Not exactly how Philly thought that one was going to go there. 2nd and 18 now. Carson Wentz again, staying in shotgun with Cohen to his right. Cohen's going to break out, watching the underneath routes, and we probably should have covered what our spot told us to cover. They go to Zach Ertz deep down the middle. Getting some pressure here in the backfield. Chase Young nearly gets to Carson Wentz, but that's not going to count. You got to get him. A really big receiver for Philly right now has been Donnie Murphy, number 14 for them. He had 9 grabs for, I think, about 83 yards and a touchdown in the previous week. He's been having monster games all season long. We got to stop that dude today. And they go back to Ertz, who again is another big part of their team. With all these middle routes, we're going to sit in zone a little bit and see what they can ultimately do. And immediately they go to a run. So we kind of failed there, but Chase Young's going to try to bring down Cohen, and he does after 4. 2nd and 6 here. They'll try to find some room. Big hit by him and Meekins on that stop. 3rd down and 4. Philly needs a 1st down here. They are in field goal range, however, but it's a deep one on a wet field. It'll pacing around a little bit. Got pressure coming here, and look at Luke Bishop getting a sack. You gotta love it. The sack by Bishop was perfect because it took Philly out of field goal range. They end up having to punt it, and we've got the ball from our own 20. Starting off with a run here to Lindley. Okay, he needs some blocks. We've got to figure out what's going on with the running game because it just has not been good whatsoever. Dorset again, taking his time. As a guy, luckily it's batted away. 3rd and so many yards, we don't even want to look at the 1st down marker at this point. Probably because we can't even see it. Nice dump out here. Got the blocks we need. We're going to be running for a long time, but I got a feeling that flag is going to have something to do with either hitting the quarterback, but more than likely holding. And Thad Lindley, I think you ran a lot of yards for probably no reason. Let's see what the defense ultimately did or what we ended up doing here from the referee's call. I'm glad we didn't stop running. We'll decline and we'll take that touchdown. So Philly had the ball and they didn't really do anything with it. So we pick it back up here from our own 14 after again going for an 80-yard touchdown on a halfback screen after not really getting much of anything before that. That could have been bad. Luckily, we got rid of it. Second and 10 for throwing that ball away. I'll hand it off to Lindley, who's going to pile his way through. And look, that's progress. Okay, he's still negative, but it's progress. Philly's trying to get things going here on defense. See if they can make a big stop. Gave up a play that was honestly embarrassing. And we nearly threw a pick in their territory. It's kind of wild to see that we have one completed pass for 88 yards on a touchdown. Like, that's kind of a stat you don't really expect to see. Philly, though, has the ball in prime position because our punter is literal trash. We just signed that man for a year, and honestly, I'm thinking about cutting him right now. Second down here for Philly, 10 yards to go. Carson Wentz, nice little bubble screen here. Oh, we whiffed. Okay. Biddle ends up wrapping him up, but we should have stopped him well before the marker. First and 10 again here. Philly again taking advantage of the room we've been giving them. Pressing up a little bit this time. They're throwing one deep. We got Trey Sanders. I'm paying you 60 million. You got to grab that. We're going to blame the rain. At least is what Trey Sanders is probably saying right now. It was the rain, coach. Don't let it happen again. Second and 10. No pressure. Carson Wentz is all day, and that is the craziest catch I've seen in a while. That was Donnie Murphy, that receiver I was telling you guys about earlier, that is just absolutely killing it for Philly right now. Third and short. They go to Cohen, and again, when you're 5'0", you find gaps. Things are getting tough right now. Philly's having a really long drive. They're doing their best to try to put some points on the board. We're doing our best to miss tackles. This is what we do best. Second and 2 here. Carson Wentz finding guys open. What a hit by Meekins, though. I mean, I need to see a fumble after a hit like that. John Meekins looking like Steve Atwater out there. First and goal now for Philly. Pressure. Wentz fields it and throws it in the stands. Second and goal now. Trying to keep ties on what they're doing here. He throws a lame duck. We stay ahead of him and we're going to wrap him up at the 5. I'm honestly still kind of blown away by the fact that he got rid of that one. Unreal play by Wentz. Third and goal. Keeping his running back in. There's a big hit by Chase Young. Getting him for a sack. Dropping for a loss of 3. I think a field goal's coming up. So we're going to line up here. 4th and goal. See if Sweeney can get off the edge. We've had a blocked field goal in probably like 3 or 4 seasons. Not going to get one here. The field goes up. It's good. The lead's cut to 4. So it's been a tough game offensively for us. Usually we're doing a lot better than this right now, but it is what it is. Dorset taking his time. He's got a guy. That's going to be dropped by... Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I really thought Bartell had it, but that was probably a better play by the defensive corner there than really anything else. Second and 10. Last time he ran this, worked pretty well. Our guy Lindley finding a groove. He's going to keep pushing forward down to the 40. In the receiving game, phenomenal. Running game, no one's blocking. Keeping the offensive momentum going here. Trying to close the first half out pretty strong. Lindley with a nice cutback, finds some room. He's going to pick up what looks to be 9 there. That was a big run too, because now we're getting that momentum. We got second and short. Lindley again finding some room here. Dorset again picks up the first down. And we're going to keep that chain moving. Again, this has been the opposite, man. The running game's looking pretty solid. The short passing game, pretty good too. But look at our running quarterback. There we go. I was scared. Dorset's doing just such a good job of going through progressions, finding space, and getting the ball where it needs to go, or using his feet and running with it if he has to. He's got an opportunity here. What an absolute dot, and Bartell brings it in at the 10. I'm blown away by that. I mean, you talk about an absolute dot, a laser, a frozen rope, whatever you want to call it. That was definitely it. Bartell has the inside track here. Gallup could be the guy, depending on what the safety does. Ooh, Dorset. We had a guy underneath. We should have gotten rid of it. Here from the 15 now on second down. Finding a gap here. Deontay Arnold. Haven't seen his name called much if all today. So that grab by Arnold makes third down a lot more manageable right now. From the 7. There's many yards to go. Handing it off to Lindley, who's been great. Don't really get too many yards there. We only pick up 1. Philly sniffed it out, and field goal's coming up. Should be pretty much a chip shot for Sean Lane. Looking good. Hello? Oddly enough, Sean Lane is up for a contract extension this year. The heck was that? Accuracy wasn't even that bad. I just don't know what's going on with him. He struggled though, but you know who has a struggle? Jamison Biddle. What a play. That makes it super tough right now. 2nd and 20. Philly has 1 timeout left. A minute to go on the clock. We had a lot of pressure. No way he catches that. Well, he did, but it was out of bounds. Trying to keep the pressure going here. 3rd and 20. We're going to play for the pass. First comes back in motion. They end up running it. Bishop is right there and company. We're going to call a timeout. 50 seconds left and a punt coming. We got a chance. Now, Philly has an absolutely monster punt from deep in their own territory down to the 28. So things are a little tough for us right now. More tough than we thought it might be. They were in zone coverage. We go for the short play. It didn't really work. Not a lot of time left. We're not really going to waste any timeouts at this point. Oh, Bartell, that was so close. 3rd down and 7. It's a possible opportunity here to get one of our guys deep. We got Arnold and Gallup really going deep. Gallup's got a step on him. Michael Gallup with a major play at the end of the first half. We got a couple of seconds left. We're kicking a field goal. Hey, look, Sean Lane, last time we tried to kick a little chip shot, you kind of missed that one. So let's just nail this one. Thank you. Going at halftime, we're up 7. It's not a bad way to go into the half. So I know we could have went for a touchdown, which is probably what the Packers should have done in the playoffs. They didn't lose to the Bucks, but you know, neither here nor there. Sorry, Packers fans. I think though it was the right move. We got our yards. We're going into the half. We're coming into a new half with the ball back. That's guaranteed points. You got to get that. You also got to protect your quarterback too. 2nd and 10 now. Dorset hasn't had great protection today, but he is going to find Bartell across the middle for another big game. That pass also puts him over 1,000 yards passing on the year. So shout out to Rashawn Dorset. Another great start for him right now. 1st and 10 again. Hello? Is that Randy Moss or Abdul Bartell? Look, a lot of people didn't like the ultimate move that we brought Bartell in. We gave up a veteran receiver. I get it. But how he's playing? You can't tell me we made the wrong move. That's the right move. He's killing it. 2nd and 9 after pretty much a non-existent run there. We're setting the QB keeper. You know he's got some speed. He's trying to get out to the edge. He's going to almost turn the corner. He picks up 6. That's going to bring a big 3rd and 3 coming up. Dorset's going to hand it off to Lindley. He's going to try to power his way through. I believe he got the 1st down. He got 4. Only needed 3. We'll take it. Positive gains from Thad Lindley. I'm here for it because we don't really see many with the way our team's blocking. Move the yards as much as you can. 5 big ones. We try to lull the defense to sleep a little bit. Some options here, some inside runs. We're going to hit him with a play action, see what happens. Got some space. And he dropped it. I can't even be so mad. Gallup's been really good today. Again, that big catch he had earlier was obviously the one we care about the most, but we need more. This is going to be close. The readjustment from Bartell, the throw under pressure from Dorset. I'm here for all of it. I mean, talk to me, Abdul Bartell. The kid's unreal. 1st and goal. Halfback screen. It's had its bright spots. It's had its not so bright spots, and that wasn't exactly a bright one. We lost a yard. 2nd and goal from the 8. Bringing a man in motion. Okay, no shot. 3rd and goal from the 8. It's a little tough. Lindley, let's go. He just barely gets in. We will take the touchdown. Young fella. 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. The ground game's not working, but in the air, he's a monster. Philly knows they got to get a better start going here. 3rd quarter's winding down. They're down 14. This drive needs to be a good one for them. Oh, not a good sign. CJ Whitfield, one of our rookies that we brought in, he's got an injury. No idea what's going to be wrong with Whitfield, but hopefully we get some good news that it's a minor injury and hopefully not a major one. Bishop, let's see what he can do from here. Pressure comes super late on Wentz. He gets that one chucked in, and Trey Sanders, $60 man or $60 million man, got burnt. So we're finding out it's just a shoulder strain for CJ Whitfield. We're going to go ahead and keep him in because I need him in the game. 1st down here for Wentz and the Eagles. Literally no one in the middle, and he dumps rid of that one. Look, I know I've been a little bit harsh on our defense, but we've done a good job of keeping them out of the end zone. I just need them to continue that trend on this drive. 2nd down, going for the run. What a grab there by Deron Payne. 3rd and 10. Wentz is the only guy in the backfield. Probably should have blitzed here, but we're sitting back in cover 1. They're going for that, and look, we'll take the drop. So for the 2nd time today, Philly's going to line up for a field goal. Again, we're trying to make sure we can just do what we can here. A block would be great, but we don't want to push our luck. Off the edge, nowhere close. That kick fades to the right, but it's going to be good. They cut the lead to 11. So with a minute left here in the second half, we're going to take over deep in their territory. See what we can get. We get a drop from Bartel. 2nd and 10 after that bad play. Lindley again, not finding the room he wanted, but hey, he spins off a couple of tackles and he makes some noise. 3rd and 2. This is a big play for us. Dorset and the QB keeper, plenty of room. He turns upfield, slides smartly, and we'll take that 1st down, and we got plenty of room to breathe now. Philly is struggling to stop the read option, and it's been great for both Dorset and for Lindley when we've used it. Right back at it, Dorset again, showcasing the legs. Smart play, gets down. The end of the 3rd quarter, we're looking good. 1st and 10 at the start of the 4th quarter. Sitting out in shotgun. We're going to try one. A little too deep. I don't hate Dorset trying that though, because he puts it in a spot where either it's going to be a touchdown or it's going to be a pick caught out of bounds. So safe play overall. He's rocking back. Got a guy coming across the middle. He finds Bartel. Bartel's going to break that tackle, moves through. I think that might be a face mask. What the heck just happened? See what the referee has to say. We'll take it. We're going to go ahead and accept that penalty there. Great play. Thanks a lot, Quincy Williams. We appreciate it. Another great play by Bartel. We got him here inside the 10. A wide receiver reverse. He's been money on these this year. See if he can get a block. He's trying to get to the edge. Bartel. They say he got in. He dove in. That's a heads up play. He's a big time player making a big time play, but you knew that already. The fact that we've held Philly out of the end zone today has been phenomenal, but I don't want to give up anything too late here. What we saw against Dallas was not great by the secondary, so we know that we're susceptible to bad plays late, especially blowing our coverage like we just did there. Okay, we jumped a little too far. That was on me. A little 1st down action here for Philly. They're feeling pretty good after we blew coverage, but will we do that again? Probably not. Deron Payne, you know what he's bringing. Easy. Deron Payne has been so fantastic today. 2 sacks for him, tying what we have for our season lead right now, with both Chase Young and Montez Webb both sitting at 2. Another running back out of the backfield. We'll let him pick up a couple there. We're watching across the middle. So here's a big play on 3rd and 10. We're going to let Bishop come in off a blitz. See if we can get some pressure on Carson Wentz for once. Outside of Payne, he hasn't really had a lot of pressure on him. He throws one. Trey Sanders, you got to pick that. 4th and 10. Get a stop here. Philly's going to be crying in the stands. And okay. Donnie, good grab across the middle. Philly's feeling extremely good right now. They've had a couple of good plays on us, and we've struggled. They got a wide receiver in the backfield, however. For switching things up, they go for a dump off to Earth, so we wrap him up quickly, but he still gets 3. 2nd and 7, trying to overload the right hand side. Bishop coming off the edge untouched. He drills Wentz, and there's no way they're calling a flag on that. Okay, thank God. I was like, he hit him perfect. 2nd and 17 or 3rd and 7. We're gonna say 2nd and 17. I want them to have the extra yards. Unreal hit there. I mean, you gotta love what Luke Bishop's doing right now. Young fella came to play. This is a rookie that I can get behind right now. 2nd and 17. They got an extra guy in motion. Glenn Walls brought the heat. Trey Sanders, another great pass breakup. I want the pick though. 3rd and 17. Big play coming up here for Philly. Got the pick. What a hit by Bishop. That leads to Fryer getting the pick. If he didn't do a hurdle, he might be still dancing and running into the end zone right now. But still, I'll take it all around. This is what I'm talking about. Getting pressure on a quarterback, making him make bad plays, and our defense gets to reap the benefits because of it. Okay, Tree. Okay. And not so much. Dorset's going to stay in shotgun. I'm here to put points on a divisional opponent. We'll take Arnold across the middle for 10. New set it down, still deep in our own territory. See what we can do here. Get it at Thad Lindley. Let him fight forward. And again, not a lot of rushes today, but the running game has been slow. And it's not to say that Lindley's had a bad game. I mean, he has over 100 yards receiving. He's got multiple receiving touchdowns. He has been a force out there for us offensively. We just need to get the running game going more. Unfortunately, they call holding on the offense. And, well, Barnett, thanks a lot. 2nd down and 10. 2-minute warnings almost here. Yeah, we want more points on the board. We'll take them however we can get them, and we're going to keep putting the pressure on them. 3rd and 7. An opportunity to still shine. They got a single high safety. If we can get one of our guys to beat him deep, we might go for it broke here. That's probably not what we wanted. Michael Gallup is a grown man. The amount of times that Gallup has just mossed people so far early in the season, he was worth that contract. Say what you will about that deal. He's been worth it and more. Okay, please. Thank you, Bronco. Thank you. Okay, real talk. We should have known that at some point Dorset was going to fumble. It's raining. He's been running it a lot. Okay, we should have known. Lindley, get that block. We needed one block. It doesn't matter. We still got it. That Lindley in the end zone. 3 touchdowns today. 2 receiving, 1 rushing. Not a bad day at the ballpark. So a divisional opponent, doesn't matter. We're going to walk out here with a major W. We're going to stay undefeated because we never lost. Dorset has another great game, 16-26, 348 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, not a single interception. That's 10 TDs, no picks on the year. You already know I'm here for that. On the ground, Lindley, again, not a great game, but he's getting a little bit more production there. 14 for 55 and 1 touchdown. Cohen had 12 for 30. Dorset, though, 7 for 62. The fumble, you got to chill. And in the air, Abdul Bartel, 7 for 109 and 1 touchdown. Urs had 6 for 60. And Lindley had 5 for 111 and 2 touchdowns with 130 yards after the catch. That's kind of insane. Donnie Murphy, 5 for 68. We kind of kept him controlled today, which was great. Keep going down. Michael Gallup had 2 grabs for 108 yards. Not a touchdown, but you can't be mad at those stats. On defense, Jamison Biddle led us in tackles again with 7 today, had 1 sack as well. Trey Sanders had 6 tackles. Glenn Walls had 4, with 1 of those being for a loss. On the sack side, Deron Payne brought the pain today. 2 sacks for him. We saw 1 from Luke Bishop, 1 from Jamison Biddle, 1 from Chase Young, and then a half a sack by Montez Sweat and by Glenn Walls. And from the pick perspective, Levi Fryer got a nasty snag at the end, and that pretty much sealed the deal today. Overall, that's the kind of game you want to see from your team. You step up, you take a divisional opponent, and you literally beat them down. Not a single touchdown allowed today. That's what I'm here for. Dorset is coming into his own, and with 10 touchdowns, not a single interception this year, I am incredibly proud of how he's playing. We just have to figure out how to balance that Lindley into the game plan and get him that production that he ultimately needs. I think part of that, though, is figuring out the offensive line. Reinhardt going down obviously hurt us a little bit. We need him to be able to come back in a couple of weeks and really help lead that front that we have there. But even if we can't get Lindley going in the running game, we know that in the passing game, he's been an absolute monster. So maybe that's the key to our season this year. But so far, no one's beat us, and I don't know if anybody can.